Hey there. We are on the S in our leadership acronym, and that S stands for sacrificial service. Now, sacrificial service, by definition, is service even at the cost of personal comfort. To understand sacrificial service, we have to start with the understanding of the word sacrifice. Now, sacrifice has absolutely no meaning without a definition of priorities. And I say that because sacrifice, people look at it as just giving something up. But sacrifice is actually exchanging one priority for another. It's the outward, intentional demonstration of one thing's priority over something else's priority. Now, understand that priorities can change in the moment. So something that's very, very important, like breathing, very, very important to breathe, right? That's our survival. However, when you go swimming, there's moments of time that you intentionally hold your breath. You intentionally plunge your head under the water and hold your breath. So you intentionally give up the act of breathing. You intentionally give up the importance of breathing for that moment. And so that's where you understand that priorities can change from moment to moment. Nothing stays a high priority forever. Time passes. So when we understand sacrifice, the intentional giving up or the intentional exchanging of one priority over another. Externally demonstrating this in leadership brings loyalty to your team. Because when your team sees what you are willing to sacrifice, they'll support you. They'll be more loyal to you. And they will be more willing to sacrifice in that same area. And if they're not willing to sacrifice, they'll at least admire you for your service. So the other side of that is the abusive side. As a leader or someone in leadership, you cannot expect members of your team to sacrifice in areas that you have not or would not sacrifice yourself. Now, when we're talking about sacrifice in these terms, we're talking about resources, specifically time. But we're also talking about energy, attention, effort. All of these things are resources that within your budget, you might have to reprioritize a certain amount of energy in one area or a certain amount of time in one area in order to accomplish a goal or an objective in another area. And that's what sacrifice, and that's what sacrificial service is. So when we talk about sacrificial service, we're talking about serving, and not just serving others, but also serving yourself. As a leader, you have the command, or you have the position to be in front. Now remember, it's not the leader's position to keep everyone behind him. It's the leader's position to stay in front. And in order to stay in front, there's things that you have to do for yourself, which means you have to reprioritize your time, your energy, your efforts to have time to take care of yourself. And that's sacrificial. You're sacrificing to serve yourself. But that service of yourself turns into service for others because you become an example. You become a billboard for them to see your level of leadership, your level of commitment, your level of sacrifice. So let's understand our priorities and let's make intentional decisions to sacrifice where necessary in order to serve ourselves, our team, and others. Please like, share, and follow, and I'll see you soon.